It was interesting. You know how we've been saying that we should come and do a picnic for so long? Since like we moved here like last summer.
Yeah.
And now summer is actually already ending and this is not a picnic.
You've done a picnic?
No, I mean both of us.
Okay.
Yeah. This is not a picnic, it's a what?
It's an outdoor event.
We're just outdoors. Anyways, I guess till next summer.
Well, we still have a couple days. We can still do it.
I don't know about that.
Picnic next week.
Anyways, so 2 years. While I was away from YouTube, we celebrated our 2nd year anniversary, marriage anniversary.
I was trying to say marriage anniversary and wedding.
Wedding is the actual wedding day, I think.
And we had court wedding. That was the wedding.
No, I mean like I'm talking about marriage anniversary, not like wedding anniversary.
Okay.
Yeah, so marriage is the main thing, not the wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, so we celebrated our 2nd year marriage anniversary.
Okay.
And so we wanted to just like, well, I wanted to. You're just someone I always pull in. I'm just like, come, let's do this thing. Anyways, I wanted to talk about our 2nd year a bit, I guess.
Okay.
Sort of look back. How are you feeling? No,
Like
really.
I'm feeling now. No,
Okay.
come use your reggae.
Babes, focus.
I'm focused.
Okay, so how do you feel? How do you feel about being married 2 years?
I feel the 2nd year was much better than the 1st year.
That's the question I was going to ask you. Why did you jump the gun? I was
feel
getting
the 2nd
there.
year was much better than the 1st
I
year.
don't know what I
it's
asked
been
you.
Fun. It's been fun. It's been more of the same, more of growing, getting better. I think it was interesting to see the way we developed as people and also as partners in the last 1 year, as in the 2nd year. So, yeah, it's been interesting. How about you?
How I feel? I think it's still in my head. It's like, 2 years, because when people ask me, I'm like, oh, I'm newly married, but I don't think that I still qualify as newly married. Do I?
You can be newly married till you're 10 years, self. Nobody holds you.
I saw one thing on TikTok where she was like, oh, she answers her age depending on how she's feeling that day. So she can be 50 or whatever. I know that's not related, but yeah, I feel like I'm just a girl. Like, how am I 2 years married? Isn't that
Childbirth, as my friend would say.
Isn't that insane? But it's been an interesting journey, like you said. So I guess my next question, which you've already answered a bit of, I was going to ask you if you think that the 2nd year was better than the 1st year.
Yeah, for sure.
And why? Why do you think so?
I think it's just we were able to work on some of the things from the 1st year. So it was more maturity, I think. More of, starting to figure out, okay, this is how this person is, and not taking some things personal, just knowing that, okay, this is just how this person is.
Are you speaking for both of us? You're speaking for yourself?
I'm speaking for both of us.
Yeah.
So I feel like we had some fights in the 1st year that in the 2nd year I feel like they just never came up because we had known ourselves better. So it's like if someone's just making noise, like when you're finished, when you're tired, you sit down there.
But is that what you do to me when I say, oh babe, you put this thing here, and sometimes you're like, okay, I've heard. Or I say,
please
don't do this
digress.
thing.
Don't digress.
No, because now you've told me what you do.
I'm asking a question. So what
is that
about
what you do?
What about you? We'll answer the next question.
Is that what you do?
I'll answer the next question.
That's not the... How do you know my next question?
Don't worry. Answer it.
What's the
answer
question
the question.
again?
No, you ask question.
If I think this year has been better.
And why?
Oh yeah, definitely. This year has been better. I think it's like you said, maturity. It's kind of like one of the questions I answered for our 1 year anniversary this thing, where we talked about how it was in the beginning and how it was at the point when we asked, which was when we were 1 year, right? And I was talking about how there's you grow. So I think the reference I was making that time was how I wasn't comfortable with a lot of things, like, oh, maybe taking off my clothes. And for a while I was thinking, when will I ever get over this and be more wifely? Does that make sense? And like with time, some of those things just started fading away. So I guess, yeah, I think that's pretty much what she said, maturity, in the sense that we've grown, so a lot of things are a bit easier.
So now my question.
Wait.
There's no wait.
Wait.
There's no wait.
Calm down, wait.
This is what happens when you turn interviewer into interview.
You know what's funny? Because I asked you, do you have questions? You said no.
My dear, you have to always surprise your enemies.
Am I your enemy?
You can't let them know your next move.
Okay.
So my question this time is, as you go into the third year, I guess, what are
Third year, calm down now. We just entered second year. Why are you
we just finished second year.
We just finished second year.
This is why maths is not supposed.
Jesus.
Anyways,
I'm
from
not
someone
really married again, babe.
someone that got A1 in mathematics in WAEC, the question is, going into this third year of marriage, what are you looking forward to?
What am I looking forward to? Money. Okay, I'm sure that's not what you mean.
Retweet.
God, I beg. From my lips to God's ear. Did you ever tweet those things?
Yes.
I feel like I used to tweet it every 2 business days.
My dear, sometimes I look back at my Twitter, I'm like, who wrote this thing?
It's me. It's all me. It's my
Anyways, answer my question before you.
What was the question here?
What are you looking forward to in this third year?
What am I looking forward to in this third year? You know what I'm looking forward to now?
What are you looking forward to?
In 9 months' time,
we will come visiting with a boy and girl.
That's one thing I'm looking forward to. But I guess more stability in sense of like finances, our shared goals as a couple. I am also looking for us to get to a space where we don't have to draw out answers from each other. I'm very guilty of it, so I can't even. You get what I mean? It's like, what's wrong? What's wrong now? So it's like, what's wrong? And we can both see what's wrong at the first ask, and not like.
5-year plan.
No, a 5-year plan. Okay, no. See, I think that's something else. Like when we really get to that growth stage where, you know, what's even so funny, yeah. You know, it's hindsight that you realize a lot of things. Because back then I used to feel like, oh my God, I have like such great emotional match. I have such great, no, but for real, I used to feel like I have such great, bro, like on 100. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that point. So when I do it, it's funny because when I do it, I think about it, I'm like, you're doing this thing that you're always saying that you should not do. I don't know. Does he ever
for self-retrospection?
Oh yeah, I do that. Do you ever think? Does that ever happen to you?
Yeah.
When you're doing something, you're like, in your mind, you're like, you're like, I shouldn't be doing this thing.
Yeah.
But why don't we then do the right thing?
It's because we're human at the end of the day.
It's because of Adam.
We're emotionally stunted. Naive.
Well, let's not get there.
Anyway, I think for me it's more of the same. I think second year had a lot of changes, a lot of instability, and going to this third year is now being more stable emotionally, financially, mentally, spiritually.
Oh yeah.
And so it's how do we take this next level? We have some really stretch goals this year. So it's how do we achieve those and get where we need to be. My next question for you.
Calm down now.
Ask me too. I'm asking you too.
Wow. All right, let's do this. Okay.
My next question for you is, if you could tell yourself 2 years ago something now that I think would have helped, what would it be?
Marriage-wise.
Yes.
That's one of the things I was going to ask.
Lies.
No, not this question, but like the answer I'll give is anyways, I'll ask you and then you give your answer. I think that what I'll tell myself is to focus on myself. I've told you this thing before, remember when we had that conversation? Yeah, to focus on myself and to stop thinking. I feel like, I don't want to generalize, Sha, but the media ruined girls. Sorry. Let me not generalize, people will drag me. Please don't drag me. Please don't drag me. But what I mean is that I think that a lot of times they make it seem like, oh, the woman is, you don't have to put in a lot of effort in terms of like you're the princess in the house. So
fake news.
Go
on. No, go on.
So they should apologize to you. They should consider how you're feeling. It's like do you get what I mean?
I very much get what you're saying.
Yeah, so there's still a lot of that I have to like shed off. So I guess it's a growth process. So I'll tell myself that I should focus on myself and not always on you. Focus on myself in terms of like my reaction, not, oh, I'm waiting for you to come and do this. Apologize. So focus on how I'm reacting to whatever it is. Focus on me going to apologize, I guess. Just my own reaction generally, and not always like looking at you and waiting as the princess that I am.
Yeah. I mean, when someone's name is God's gift, what do you expect?
They don't know that. But
Right.
what do you
Anyways,
understand?
I think for me, the biggest thing would be to let the uncomfortable moments happen. Like, don't bottle things up for peace sake. Have those difficult conversations. Let things be uncomfortable. It's better than bottling things inside and then the bottle shatters one day and it becomes something 100 times worse than it actually was. So yeah, I'll tell myself that being uncomfortable is okay, and those difficult conversations need to be had.
Sorry. I feel like this is a setup. Why are you squeezing your face? Why are you squeezing your
What's the
face?
question now?
Is that why you're squeezing your face? Is that... Would you say that your love has grown more or is still on the same level?
I'll say that it has grown more because
Hold your mic, dear.
I've come to know you deeper.
Screaming. sorry.
I've come to know you
Not that
deeper,
kind of
so
deeper. Not that kind of
it's
deeper.
like the more you get to know someone and their opportunities and still choose to love them, I feel like it's a deeper love. So
I like that
I'll
you said
definitely say
opportunities.
I'll definitely say that it has grown deeper. I mean,
What does that look like?
it looks like me not wanting to strangle you in your sleep.
Wow, so sometimes you stand over me and like,
I was just press her neck small,
Me.
just small.
a sweet angel.
But no, yeah, it's just I think it's just more in the actions and the thoughts and the way I just view you in my head. So how about you? I can't use my answer.
How about me? Yeah, I think that it has. And for me, this isn't even like, I've always known, when people say that, oh, love is not a feeling, it's a promise, or it's, what now?
Go now, go.
Yeah, like I've always known that, right? But I think that lately, no, I've always known that. But it's like sometimes you know something, then but something happens, or you get to your face and you're like, yeah, actually, I'm deeping it again, right? So for me, yes, I would say yes, definitely. And this is even like minus, this is like both romantic, is the English romantically, and
Eros
even
and
just having that idea of love for the person that you have chosen to be with. Yeah, so I think it's like the more that I pray for you,
Love is pray for you.
yeah, so I just sort of understand the covenant that I have gotten into. And yeah, so I think does that answer make sense? Sometimes I feel like I ramble, but yeah, I think when you start to look at it, you'll be like, oh, okay, so this is the person that I've married, right? This is my partner in the sense of like, oh, covenant, God, all of those things. Yeah, it restructures the way you think. Yeah, and when you start to pray for that person too, then it's like a cycle. But yeah, I think I'd say that.
Nice.
Congratulations on answering that trick question.
No, it's in business for you.
Okay, do you have any question? Wow, you do.
What's your favorite memory?
You look at my phone.
How did you get your phone?
So how do you know that? I literally have that. That's my question.
Sorry, I already asked it.
I have that question.
What's your favorite memory in the last 1 year?
What is my favorite? Can you involve other people?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a memory.
Favorite memory.
Just still my answer.
You say.
But mine was the Easter trip.
I was going to say that.
That trip
With them,
Prince Edward.
Yes! Why was it your favorite memory?
Yeah, I just had such a great time.
But you have a
I
great
just
time
had
with
such a
me,
great
though.
time.
You had a great time with other people.
I had a great time with everyone.
So why is that your favorite marriage in our year of marriage?
Because that's when we also did the video where we did the couple
Yeah. Oh, you guys watched that video. I'm going to put the link.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it was just, I think it was just all around a well-rounded trip, and we got to experience ourselves as individuals and as couples, and it was bam. I came back and I was sad.
I wasn't sad. I'm always happy to go to my house. But I that was actually the answer that came to my head too.
Nice.
No, for real. That's the answer that came to my head. I feel like if I sit down and actually think, maybe there would be some other one that just involves both of us, right? But why that answer came to my head, and it's something I already told you. I already told you. Because I feel like when we go on trips, there's a different kind of feeling. It's like you're more attentive, which does something for me too. Yeah, so it's just that memory of you being attentive and my body reacting to that, I guess. So yeah, I think.
Okay, so last question before we wrap it up.
Why are you so eager? Anyways, it's actually getting dark, so yeah, last question.
So this is the last question, and she has to think very carefully. Send you on the best notes.
Choose one. I probably will cut out this part. I've answered this. Sorry, why am I acting like a crackhead?
That's one thing I learned in the past 1 year.
So which one did you choose?
Mint.
Which one did you choose?
What's one thing you learned by your partner?
One thing, that question is not here.
It's there now.
What's the one thing you learned about yourself through your partner? Okay, what's one thing I learned about you this year? I learned that you don't like to prioritize your self-care. And that is okay. That I should not come and kill myself and take Panadol for your own headache. That's a valid answer, no? Yeah.
It's very similar to my answer. My answer actually leans on that.
Whoa.
My own answer is that you would take Panadol for another person's headache more than your own headache.
Which person's headache?
My own.
Oh, because
I feel like you I don't say prioritize, but you put a lot of attention on me.
Oh yeah, I
and
do.
then you don't actually prioritize your own self in the sense of how do I want to? I don't know how to phrase it properly, but it's like if I use an example, like the health stuff. Like yes, I mean I know I've had health challenges in the past and stuff, but then it's like you're always on me about it, and then you're not thinking of yourself. Like, please let me sort myself out.
What do you mean? I mean, I have a clean bill of it. How they say that thing?
Exactly.
I don't know what he's talking about, but yeah, I think one thing I've learned about you is what I've said. But you know what I'm looking forward to?
What?
Prioritize your self-care. Prioritize your self-care. Prioritize your self-care.
Self-care is different for everybody.
No, you need to prioritize it. This is what we're talking about.
This is what we're talking about. Can you see? Don't listen.
No, but you need to
listen.
Okay,
listen.
and like I said, it's a journey. So like I said, it's something I've learned. It's something I've learned, and I said that I've learned that it's okay if you don't, right?
Yeah.
So it's a process. So yes, so I'm still telling myself in my head that it's fine, it's okay,
It's a journey. At the end of the day, it's a journey. We're 2 years deep into this.
2 years.
And we have a lifetime to go, depending on who dies first.
No,
but that's very far away. That's very far away. It's been fun. It's been challenging. It's been interesting. But we'll see you guys again in 1 year. I'll let you know what has happened in the past 1 year. Do you have anything to leave your viewers with?
Yeah, one last question.
You're not asking question again. So
No,
last question.
calm down now.
Okay.
So, do you finally agree that I'm the funny one in this marriage?
And that, folks, is how to get away with murder. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends.
How does that make any sense? Are you a scammer?
Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next
So do you
time.
agree that I'm the funny one in this relationship?
Bye.
Do you agree that I'm the funny one in this?
Bible says violence taken by force. No me say I go agree by force. Can you see that you laughed? Thanks guys. See you
Just
later.
me.
Bye.
Come on. Yes, he agrees. I'm the funny one in this relationship. Okay, but what the hell?